weekend and for the coming races as well. So yeah, there's going to be a lot to look forward to on Sunday.
There certainly is. Let's have a look back at the highlights. It was Puk Pedersen of Fenix de Koning that kicked things off, took this group clear. You can see the likes in there, Niamh Fisher-Black, Lizzie Deignan, Lotte Kopecky, Marianne Vos was in there, Audrey Cordon-Rago made that front group. The race was then neutralised, and the organisers, due to an incident ahead on the course, and we were static for quite a while. Riders take the opportunity to grab a feed, catch up with each other, and try and keep warm. Ultimately, local police also helped in terms of keeping everyone warm, and then we were off and racing, and it really did come alive again after that. And we got to say, and as we led in towards the Maria Borrestraat, multiple teams, multiple riders coming through towards the front into the next line. Fem van Empel and Puk Pedersen the next to go clear. And at this point, the group was just too cumbersome, just too big, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and we saw that that group didn't last too long. Coming into Oudenaarde, all back together.
Puk Pedersen riding a penultimate road event of the early part of the season. She will, after Ronde van Vlaanderen, shift her attention to the Olympic cross-country mountain bike race. But this was a position that we haven't seen before in SD Works on the back foot, missing the group. And Lotte Kopecky ultimately having to get across on her own.
Yeah, we saw that Demi Vollering just right here had a puncher, so she wasn't able to feature, and it was left to Lotte Kopecky to try and jump across to this group, which she did do rather successfully to bring it back to 6 riders in the front after Emma Norsgaard was dropped there.
Movistar with Aude Bionic, UAE ADQ, you had Sylvia Persico. This was the move, though, of Shirin van Anrooy on a section of the course. You would just open road, just took the opportunity, launched a move, and she had Elisa Longo Borghini on the front when she went, and Longo Borghini did a great team ride today.
Yeah, it was a really good move from Shirin van Anrooy, and I'm sure that the team tactic would have been that if that move didn't work out, then Elisa Longo Borghini would have gone immediately on the attack on the Norkere climb. But it did work out, and those 2 riders stayed ahead despite the shenanigans that was happening in the group behind.
Yeah, they were shenanigans again, I think, after that one, for want of a better phrase. Marianne Vos taking that opportunity to just tighten her shoes into that straight, and it's a long, you could see, long sprint up towards the line. And for Shirin van Anrooy, when you're in this position with Marianne Vos, there's looking at the acceleration that Marianne Vos, we know she can have. I mean, Shirin did a great ride to come across that close, and that's going to give her a huge boost, I think, in her capabilities.
Yeah, it is. I think the head-on shot made it look a little bit closer than it actually was. But yeah, nevertheless, it was a good performance from Shirin van Anrooy. But here, Letizia Paternoster, the rider that we've been talking about a lot today as the fast finisher, coming round world champion Lotte Kopecky to take 3rd spot and the final place on the podium.
And I think for Paternoster, this is breakthrough territory for her. I mean, this is a big moment. I mean, I know we always get we can sometimes be a bit win-centric, can't we? But a second for Van Anrooy to Marianne Vos in this position, but a podium for Letizia Paternoster, who we've known is such a talent for so many years, is a real breakthrough moment.
Yeah, and what I think is nice is that we've recognised over the last few weeks, just the performances that she's been putting in and how strong she's been looking, and, just week on week being up there, not quite getting the results perhaps that she would have